In this video, I'll be showing you two different ways through which you can build an agent using Microsoft no code, low code technology. Now, first one is a declarative agent, which is built via Copilot Studio Lite experience. Now, this is important to understand that it uses the Copilot Studio Lite experience to build an agent. So, that's a declarative agent. It uses Copilot as a core and it scopes the task with specific instruction. So, a simple agent which you can build on the fly and very quickly. It scopes as per the predefined prompts, knowledge source, and action. So it has got a capacity to access the knowledge source. It can perform various actions, and it is completely managed in Microsoft Admin Center, Microsoft 365 Admin Center. It has got a connection point, so you can connect it with the connectors, limited with the Microsoft Graph connectors for integration. So if you want to query the Microsoft services. Now, what are the use cases? It is simple scope knowledge retrieval or task specific use case. So, if it's like a small agent which does a specific or a dedicated task, um, you can use this declarative agent. Now, from a diagram perspective, declarative agents, Copilot Studio Lite, you have an orchestrator, you get a user experience, and then you get a foundation model. So foundation model is a language model which basically parses your prompt and it will give you the response back. Knowledge, instructions and grounding, skills, actions, capabilities. Now, anything which is properly highlighted, this is what is available within the declarative agent. Now, there's another agent which you can build named as custom engine agent, which is built via the Microsoft Copilot Studio full experience. It comes with its own orchestration layer, so you get to see a an interface. So Copilot Studio uh, is a platform through which you can build agents. So you get that orchestration layer. You can define your topic. You can connect to actions. You can connect to a knowledge source, you can create a prompt, you can connect it to a REST API, you can use computer use agents. So there's so many things which you can perform within the Copilot Studio experience. Agents can run on a different platform. So it's not that you build an agent and it will only you can run it on a specific Microsoft platform. You build an agent, you deploy into other Microsoft services like M365 Copilot Chat or Microsoft Teams or WhatsApp or Facebook or any other third party system, the channels which are available within the Copilot Studio while publishing your agent. It is ideal for more advanced or complex use case. So what we saw in DE is basically it's a declarative agent. So you just specify what do you want and then the agent is ready. But here you can provide more advanced instructions. You have an option to format the response. You can use prompts. You can even call another LLM, which is different from the base LLM for which the agent is provisioned. Now you can it can be managed in Power Platform Admin Center, unlike in the declarative agents which can be managed in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. Now data loss prevention can be implemented for CEA. So now this feature is not available for the declarative specific agents directly, but DLP can be implemented for custom engine agents. So Power Platform environment data loss prevention policy, you can exactly specify that you don't want the agent to use say X connector, like say I don't want data to be passed on to say Twitter or Facebook or maybe Google services. You can set those specific policies within Power Platform Admin Center. Rich analytics or in Power Platform Admin Center is also available in terms of licensing, in terms of usage, in terms of how the agent is behaving and how many number of times the agent has responded, how many times the agent has failed to respond, and then you can do that some sort of analysis, based on the information which has been collected by the Power Platform Admin Center. Now, rich set of Power Platform connectors available for integration. So, n number of connectors that are available, you can connect to virtually any system. So, you can connect to Salesforce, you can connect to Twitter, Facebook, or any other internal system like the service desk or any other CRMs. Now, from a diagram perspective, you can see this custom engine agents, Copilot Studio Full. This is a user experience, so you can deploy in Teams, M365 Copilot, Facebook Messenger, and then even web chat. And also, you can deploy the agent in your custom website as well. So that's the orchestration layer where you actually specify the structure to an agent, and then you exactly specify what that agent should do. So put some system instruction, put the instruction to the agent, tell the agent what that agent is supposed to do, tell what that agent is not supposed to do, and how you want the response to be formatted. Connects to the knowledge source to get the instructions and grounding information. From a skills perspective, there's an actions, triggers, and workflow which you can utilize to extend the agent's capability. And autonomy, so planning, exceptions, self-learning. So those all things are available as a part of Copilot Studio interface. And additionally, you can use that agent to connect to another agent, or you can build a kind of like a child agent and then modularize your agent components. Now, let me show you the interface. So I won't go in much depth, but then just to show you from a declarative agent perspective, navigate to m365.cloud.microsoft, and here you'll be presented with an interface. Here in the home screen, you can message the Copilot, or if you want to build an agent using that declarative mode, click on Create Agent. And this will open a Copilot Studio Lite experience. And from here, you can describe what you want that agent to be built for. You can use the inbuilt card that are available. You can view a list of templates, or you can specify that create an agent which answers question about sports only, and you can just start creating an agent. You have an option to configure it. So if you click on configure, you can change the icon, you can select the template, you can specify the name, description, instruction, and also you can specify the knowledge source. So you can even turn on the capabilities to create documents, charts, and codes, and even creates an image and specify some suggested prompts. Now, this is the only option you get. However, if you go into the custom engine agents, which is Copilot Studio Full, here you get to see a lot of things. You will be able to see the entire template, what are available to build an agent. You can create a blank agent, or you can advance, like you can use an advanced mode to create an advanced create, through which you can exactly specify which scheme, what should be the schema name, what should be the solution name, different languages, so you get that capability. And once you provision that specific agent, so let me go into one of the agent and show it to you. So if you provision that agent, here you get an option to configure the knowledge source. So from a knowledge perspective, you can connect it to a SharePoint. You can connect to a SharePoint list. You can extract knowledge from a file. So you can extract knowledge from public website, Azure AI Search, Dataverse, Dynamics 365, OneDrive, SharePoint, File, Azure SQL, ServiceNow. So whole bunch of options are available. Also, you get to see extend the capability by adding a tool. So you can call an external service, you can create your prompt, you can connect to a custom connector, call agent flow, predictable automations, connect to a REST API service, computer use, like for the kind of a desktop based automation, and model context protocol. Additionally, you will get an option to create a sub agent. So you can add multiple agents within an agent, or you can connect, you can create a child agent, or you can connect to an external agent over here. Then you get to create your own custom topics depending on the custom scenario. Also, you'll be able to trace what all information has been communicated with the agent, how did the agent respond. You can exactly see all the history over here. And from an analytics perspective, you will be able to get to see various charts, graphs, etc., with regards to your agent. And also, once you are ready for this agent to be published, you can publish it to various Microsoft and non-Microsoft channels. So you can publish to a demo website, Teams, M365 Copilot, SharePoint, web application, Telegram, Twilio, LivePerson, Salesforce, Genesis, etc. Now, where do you configure all these things? So from a declarative agent perspective, if you go to Microsoft 365 Admin Center, Here you will be finding a Copilot area. From here you can actually configure various things. So Copilot control system, whereby you can actually see how this Copilot is configured, and what are the additional things which you can extend it for. You can see various resources, you can see the connectors which have been used. So you get a gallery of connections over here. You can add a connection. So if I click over here, add a connection, I get to see whole bunch of connection that I can utilize within my Copilot. Billing and usage, you can also see the billing policies for your Copilot. Plus, from a settings perspective, you can perform a user access setting, data access setting, Copilot actions, and other settings. Now here you can even add a custom dictionary for your Copilot as well. So there are multiple options through which you can extend your Copilot. Now that's for declarative agent, but for the custom engine agent, Power Platform Admin Center. From here, you can actually see the licensing mechanism for the Copilot Studio. So you can view the billing plan, manage the Copilot credit, manage the session, manage the agent. You can actually see the list of agent. You can turn off the agent. You can set off the limit for that agent. You can set various configuration. And now if I go to manage and Copilot Studio, I get to see a list of complete agent. I can see the classification between the agents and the classic bots. I can select the agent. I can see agent belonging to a specific environment. And also from a security perspective, I get to see from a data and privacy, from identity and access, from threat detection. So as you see over here, global secure access for agent, agent access point, authentication for agent. So these are the different settings which I can configure for my agent. So this becomes more secure, and this is like kind of an enterprise grade solution for people who want to build such capability. So that's it, folks. This is all about declarative agent and custom engine agent. Thanks for watching.